General Formula. I work with Mayor Harris. I'm in charge of the Numberside Guards. And I wanted to speak to you today because Mayor Harris is busy, unfortunately, so I'm introducing, and then I'm going to be teaching the first part of the Numberside session we're doing today. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you've had a nice weekend, an enjoyable break. If you're not joining this live today, then and maybe it's a few weeks' time or a few months' time, then I still hope you've had a good day, because that's the sort of guy I am. I like people to have a good day. Today we're going to be speaking to myself, General Formula, and we're going to be talking about putting those guards through their paces. We're going to be talking about working on completing turns. Then we're going to speak to Stan Dudd, who I believe is sorting out the flags for the celebrations and festivities we've got coming at the end of the week. And then finally we have the historian Maddie Ivill, who is going to try and help out, sort out the display she's putting on of the olden time things compared to modern things. And she needs some help with the modern things, so maybe you can help with that. But first of all, let's get straight into the lesson, and hopefully we've got a lot to cover. So, let's go straight on into Numberside. Welcome back. Numberside's been very busy. It's one of the few parts of the country that isn't in lockdown right now. We've successfully managed to stop anyone from outside of Numberside coming in. And because of this, we've been able to still have people going along to the coffee shops and things. And it's been very nice. But you always have to take care. Everyone sanitizes and everyone wears masks just to make sure that they're safe. Now, we have a big party coming up at the weekend up at the Numberside Castle. And I thought I'd take you to show you a bit about things. But before I do, I just wanted to share with you a piece of work that drew my attention the other day. Because it's always nice when students who have been working through the Numberside things take part in the lessons. And this work was sent to me by Alex, and Mayor Harris passed it on to me, and he said it was a brilliant example of how to build the plaza, because he helped fix the plaza. So we used Alex's instructions, and the plaza steps, they look fantastic now. So well done to Alex. And if any of the rest of you have work that you complete and want to send in, you've got an email address at the end where parents can send things, or carers can send things through to me, or they can go on the Facebook group. So Mayor Harris would love to see some different bits of work. So this is Numberside Castle. Now, to mummies and daddies who live near North Wales and think this looks very much like Harlech Castle, they would be mistaken, because it's just the same designer. Back in the olden times, when these castle was built, it was built by the same designer as Harlech Castle, and he had a specific design, so that's why it looks very similar, but it's definitely not the same. Now, this is Numberside Castle, and as you can see, we've got all sorts of festivities planned, and we've got a grassy area on the inside, and we've got various different things going, and we've got the parade grounds at the front there for our soldiers. Now, I am the Chief General in charge of the Guards, and what I've been trying to put together is I have been trying to sort out a parade that's going to make people impressed. Now, to do that, we have been working on rotation. Now, in the Numberside Guards, we insist always rotate in a direction called clockwise. That means if you're facing forwards, you turn this way. You turn to your right. Now, if you're ever confused which one's right and which one's left, we might have something that can help you. If you write your name, you write, and that is a different spelling of right, I know, W-R-I-T-E, W-R-I-T-E, but if we write our name, it goes and points towards the right. So when we're writing our name, we are writing towards the right. Even if you're left-handed, you still write towards the right. Now, there are some languages in the world where this is not the case. I believe in Arabic, we don't always write to the right. But there's many languages where, and in English, when we write our names, we write towards the right, which helps us to remember. Now, we're always going to turn to the right. This is a Numberside resident. You can tell there are his shoulders with his head on top. He's got a full head of brown hair. this is a Numberside cadet. He's wearing the cadet hat. This is very helpful because if we look from top down, we can see the hat movement helps us with our rotations. So, if we have got to always rotate clockwise, as you can see with the arrows, when I give instructions, I am going to say either 1/4 turn, 1/2 turn, or 3/4 turn. Now, what I would like you to do now is could you please stand up from your seats, step back from wherever you're watching, get your mums and dads and carers to join you, and I am going to give you the instructions. Now, don't forget to stand with your feet together. Let me just show you what that looks like. With your feet together, arms by your sides, ready to perform the instructions. So when I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and squirrels, don't forget the squirrels, cadets turn 1/4 turn. You're going to do 1/4 turn, and then stand as still as you can. Don't you do whispering. I can hear that whispering taking place from here. So, let's see what you should have looked like. Did you turn like that? I hope you did. Back to your starting points, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next instruction is cadets, 1/2 turn. Let's watch your half turn. Now look at the screen. Does it look like this? There we go. Now, cadets, 3/4 turn. Don't forget to do 3 different quarters. And then watch the screen to see if you were right. Well done. If you got any of these right, you can rewind the video and try again. Cadets, 1 complete turn. There's our cadet doing a complete turn. Did you do a complete turn at home? Okay. So we have some instructions on your worksheet, which is in the link below. All you have to do is try and draw the triangle hat and the shoulders for where will the cadet finish after he's done his turn. So in the first one, he's moving 1/4 turn. You need to draw his hat and his shoulders to show where will the hat be pointing. Make sure the point of the triangle on the hat is pointing the direction of 1/4 turn. In the second 3, I have made it slightly tougher for you. All our cadets are starting facing different directions. Can you work out where they're going to be facing after you've done their turns? See if you can work out. Feel free to move the paper if you want to see how they're getting on. So, that is all from me. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to pass you over to Stan Dudd. He has been working on all the flags at the castle for the big celebration at the weekend. So hopefully you can help him out. Thank you for helping me today, and I'll pass you over to him now.
Yes, thank you very much. You can just see one of the cadets is just moving a bit forwards and just practicing moving, because sometimes you can move forward and then turn. So if you're more advanced, you can sometimes do forward and then turn, but I'm sure the general would have talked about that. Did he not? That general, he's so busy, he sometimes forgets what he's supposed to be doing. Anyway, hello, I am Stan Dudd, and I am here to help you with the flags. I have got to put flags in all sorts of different places in the castle. And as you can see, I have a lot of flags to do, because if we look here, these are the sorts of things you sometimes get at castles. And you can see there's flags of all the countries of the world. You can see a country, my country, South Africa. You can also see Great Britain, which is why my accent doesn't really work very well, because I've been in Great Britain and different countries, and Holland and other things all through my life. So as you can see, in the flags, we have got rid of the country flags, and we have put some different flags out for you to work with over the course of the celebrations. But the problem is, I cannot read the instructions. I am really confusing at all the things like going which goes bottom and left and right and middle, and hopefully you guys can help me out. I think someone may have spoken to you today about how you can work out with the right hand one in the left hand, because they said something about you write your name towards the right. Now, as you can see, this is my drawing of the castle, and I have drawn the castle, and I have managed to do the top flags all in red, as you can see, so I have ticked that instruction off. What you have to do is read all of the instructions very, very carefully, just so you can see exactly what goes where. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the flags at the bottom wall are blue. Do not put the flags at the bottom tower, but the flags at the bottom wall, they are in blue. So you need to colour them in blue. Then ones on the left hand side, they are in green. And the ones in the right hand side, they are yellow. So if you can make sure you can do that, that would be very helpful to me. We have to do the middle flag of pink, and then we have the other 3 flags in the middle. We have 2 blue flags and a yellow flag in between. Colour them all in, and you'll hopefully get the right setup. I would love to see your photos of my castle so that I can use this to put the flags up in the right place. Hopefully that is very helpful for me. I am going to pass you over now to Maddie Ivill. Maddie Ivill has been working for the castle for the longest of times. She is very, very good at putting up lovely displays to help people with the learning of the olden times.
Oh, thank you very much for your kind words. That's a very nice thing to say. I have been here for quite some time, I know, and I've just finished. Oh, goodness me. I did this wonderful, wonderful display of all the things from the olden times, from hundreds of years ago, and then some of the modern things. I thought it'd be nice to compare the different things. And in the olden time things, I've got how many years ago they were around, and the date of their things. And I've gone and looked at the modern things, and I know how old they are, but we don't know the date. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I've got an object here, you see, and it is the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games computer DS game. It was left here as one of the modern items, and I know it's exactly 5 years old, but I haven't got the year that it was made, you see. So what I need to do is I need to have a look and work out the 5 years old game, and we have to go 2021, take away a 5, so we have to count backwards. 2021, so to count 1, let me just do this with you. We've got, let me just adjust the camera a little bit. So we've got 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, which is why, if we go back, I have put 2016 as the date. And then we write that on the card that goes with the exhibit. Now, what I need you to do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you could download, please, the worksheets, because I've got these 5 modern items from different years, and I've got how many years ago they are, but I haven't written down what the year is. So we need to do some counting back from 2021, counting back these right amounts to write down what year each of these items was from. Because in the olden items, I've got all sorts. I've got a soldier's helmet from 1245, which is the same time you can see on the phones. No, not from 1245 at a time. From 1245 as the year. So many years ago. So many years ago, boys and girls. Now, what I would like you to do, please, if you could work out these 6 items and write them down, that would be really helpful. Now, remember, if anyone has enjoyed the work today and has got photos of them doing the work, we would love to share them with the other boys and girls. So please consider sending them in to schoolofmrharris@gmail.com, and Mayor Harris will make sure he looks at them all and replies to them and maybe includes them in future videos. Thank you so much for joining at Numberside. You sound like you've got lots of things to do, so I'm going to leave you to go on and get on with it. Goodbye from me, and goodbye from Stan, and goodbye from General Formula, and we will speak to you on Thursday or the next time we see you. Goodbye!